crisper and cleaner, which was a huge problem. I thought I saw way too many whiffs from ZETA. So, and again, we've heard in the background that they are putting in a ton of practice and a ton of work.
I mean, we'll watch it again later. We'll be able to check just how bad it was. Okay, we go to Ascent. We see the normal comps. Astra instead of Omen. That's it. Big Astra fans.
We're back on a classic map pick with a classic.
You lose a little bit on attack in terms of fast rounds. You gain a little bit on defense in terms of control everywhere. Half spawns are better once again.
Also just going flash and dash plays, but of course, like you mentioned, Clinton, that controller pick tells a lot.
I have no doubt in my mind.
The gravity well, and also cosmic divide positioning sometimes. They just might be able to take this.
And some good gravity wells to cut off entries.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it again. I'm excited for. He must be losing his mind all the time. Yeah, it's after all of this. We're doing it straight after. We're going straight in. After Pacific, we're going straight in with it.
And just kind of, you know, they need to be focused a little bit better, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is for ZETA.
And then I'm going to take a little break. Potential nap. We'll see. Potentially a nap, potentially just uploading the VODs.
ZETA lost their map pick. This is RRQ's map pick. We want to see a Japanese team in Masters, so yo, Mr. White, cook me some of that copium, Mr. Clinton.
Split was more moldy, yeah, because it was like the build-up of Icebox, right? You can't go fully in on Icebox. Like Icebox was pretty bad, but Icebox was a lot of heretics playing really well as well, so you couldn't really go in too much. But then you see the Icebox. Icebox is just like the appetizer. So there was some crazy decisions getting in. So you're just having a little taste of what's to come. I'm so excited to watch it again.
Great for this team.
No, it has not. And if we have similar problems that we saw in Haven here on Ascent as well, then it's.
I haven't really talked about the Shopify thing more, but they underperformed, so I get it. I actually think Dazzle's a really good IGL. At least from what I saw frag-wise, you don't know internally. I felt like I think they were doing pretty well, or at least in the past they're doing pretty well. Vanity's good, Selfless, and it's gonna be, I think it's still gonna be an upgrade. So
I'm really
yeah,
keeping
I
my
think
eye
it's
on
going to be
Sugar
good.
Zero and see what his timings are like, and the rest of the team as well to bait out.
But yeah, the team really underperformed, especially with how much everyone was hyping them up. They looked awful. Like I was expecting, like to be honest, I was expecting them to be doing what G2 is doing, and we did not get that. So yeah, the change makes sense.
Try to push this out early, yeah, with the Sova and the KO as well.
Okay, so Insta recon over towards this with the smoke as well. So although we take A main and we take fast split up towards A, there's a lot of control from middle that gets shot down long range with a frenzy. What the hell? Dude, how are the every kill's frenzy.
Trying to see if he can find anything. A nice headshot, but clears the nano swarm. Needs to get some one taps to have a hope. As he swings back out,
Nicely done.
will cut him down to size.
How on earth
will go ahead and win their second pistol
has he won this from here to here with a frenzy?
The important thing there is, I think,
against the
winning
Ghost.
that duel in mid, right, against EJ, so you don't get caught off from behind. Also, Depp picking up the speed so that he doesn't get stopped by the alarm bot. In fact, he can actually push through Heaven earlier, so that even if they know that you're in Heaven, at least you have extra angles.
Oh, what's that final shot from 10? I think that's that might be illegal what he just did there.
Yeah, that's.
Either way, 10 again, great start. Has been
just
having
frenzy on pistol.
Time today, compared to his last series. I think that should be expected to a certain extent, given that first series was versus DRX.
Okay, nice pistol in terms of the buy. 3 rifles with 2 backup guns, but heavy priority on this round itself and not the bonus. So that's interesting
I like
to see.
the fact that they're continuing to pressure market early, right? They tried to do this against DRX as well, where they started to pressure it, starting on the 3rd round of their attacking half, just to make sure that Killjoy can't sit idly with an alarm bot every round there. But this time they're not going to overcommit because the opponents aren't in eco, right? So you don't want to just rush through market and then get shortied or have 3 people waiting by switch to take you out. Now the problem becomes, and sure, you've kind of taken mid, but you also haven't really gained much information yourself. So Zeta, if they're going to go with this, it looks like they're kind of relying on just a set play through mid, which, I mean, it's going to come down to timing.
As we can see, a little bit of a stack over here. They might get proactive at one point. Let's see what these two can do. Over towards B. That drone's a nightmare. Didn't check logs though. No one's checking logs.
They now know where he's at. Will
Okay.
be taken down. Still, Ellie playing forward, gets the headshot across. So puts
A little bit
damage
unlucky
in.
to not get a kill there.
Cannot find the kill.
Should be fine to sweep this up. Who's
Now
getting
trying
the
to get
plant?
retake, flip shot it with the
KO's
shorty
getting the
in hand.
plant. Are we going to get
Needs
the
to find
orb?
a way
Stop
to
the
close
plant.
distance,
Okay.
but
Nicely done.
unfortunately, that seems highly unlikely.
Yeah, just making sure they could get whatever free ult orbs they can as well. It's small things like this that end up making a big difference if the match gets close. So Zeta seems like their head's back in the game here as we kick off Ascent on the second round.
Shadow trying to make his way out. It's over. Good damage out on the dip, and he'll spray down for a
Hey,
second
they
kill.
got a kill. Not too bad. Armor rebuy, armor
Over
rebuy,
most of the
gun
weaponry.
rebuy.
Yeah, that's
It's going to be a
lot of
very
weaponry
good
as well,
bonus for
right?
Zeta.
2 Bulldogs
3
and a
rifles.
Vandal,
Yep.
and then
Don't know
the
what this is
Spectre
going to be on
boot.
top. Probably just a
This
sheriff.
is a good start for Zeta.
But yeah, really nice start for them, and they have a very good bonus. Could get a crazy start here.
But in terms of economy management, right, taking the risks where they need to, the way they took mid control and then they waited for the timings and the cooldowns, so I'll come back. All seems well and
The
done.
Chronicle
Now,
clip,
in the
that was
five-round
mental.
RRQ, this is where they
Talk
can
about the
start
one
to
on
really
Split where he
force Zeta out of their
spawned,
comfort zone.
spawn B.
We should clarify earlier statements. We'll see if this is going to be a rush play. Depp gets himself swung out there, and they get the punish onto EJ.
That was just
Stinger on
wild.
range, just
Dude, nice
flipping into the
punish
head.
over towards here. They
Fragment
lock
now,
them in. They
picking
don't
up
have
the
a nade
find,
for this. They're
Flash
pushing
goes
close.
out, Flip
The
Shadow eats
bounce
that.
of the
Luckily,
flash
there's no
is
counters
the
for it.
unluckiest thing I've
Trying to
ever
use
seen.
The smoke to his advantage, and the bounce is just a little off.
It's okay. Push comes in. Now went into the cloud burst. Nanoswarm in the back of Jen. Flash is decent here on the 2GE. Flip Shadow able to find one, but Depp comes around the corner unexpectedly. Strikes him down, and Zeta looking decently poised to be able to take this out.
No way,
You know
they're
exactly
gonna
where
lose this
Safaro
round
is.
because of that.
Pretty huge depths above.
Well,
Finds
nice
one, but
upper
Depp
lower
will go ahead and
handle
finish
of
him
that
off.
though, and they get the plan as well.
Phantom
Extra
in
300,
hand.
insane
Zeta
stuff for
go ahead
Zeta.
and streak
That
three together.
is so
Okay,
unlucky.
again,
Little
we've seen this
pixel.
before, but
Little
his
pixel on the
play
wall
well.
means that the flash
Yes,
bounces to
can't
the left,
forget
not to
about
the
that
right.
because when we saw it against DRX as well, it was very impressive. But
Oh, it's a nice
comes
early
alive,
A
and
take
that's
from them
always
though.
good
I like that.
A very solid start for Depp, as well as just Zeta overall. Now, the thing I wanted to clarify is, we mentioned the last couple times, if we've seen them on this map, has not been great. But, as well, their last 4 losses on Ascent, because they haven't
That
had a win
is so
since
unlucky.
June on this map, since they
Okay.
played against Northception, happened against incredible teams.
Yes.
DRX most recently, but prior to that,
A lot of sheriffs on this one.
and then 2 losses to
Slow
Loud
Vam, what's up?
Yeah.
over at
How you
Champions.
doing?
So, we haven't had that great of a recent read on Zeta on this map versus some closer competition. That's a great start though from Elwimore. Continues to deliver whenever he's got these sheriffs in his hand. We saw this from versus Gen
Jesus.
G on that Cypher
Someone help
Rapture,
him out.
and Depp now has to get the hell out of Dodge.
Oh my god, it
He
looks
goes,
crazy.
this is members of
How's he
RRQ.
still alive?
he's still somehow alive, and the backup's there from Laz. Great movement from Depp just to stay alive.
Pretty good eco at the moment.
Crucially, Spike still in a
That
safe
one's a
spot.
bit too much.
EJ trying
That
to
had such a
continue
good
the
chance to
aggression,
win
ends
this
up
until
getting
that
punished.
moment.
Zephyro, because of this kill, has recovered a Vandal.
Yeah, that's going to be the crucial turning point here. I mean, Zephyro, I think, has to play safe, right? And that's the position he has right now, is just not to get caught off guard too easily.
Okay.
And I like the fact that they've emptied A side.
Why do I feel like the timing on this is going to be perfect? Yeah. Oi, nice trade though.
Okay. A great timing there from Elwimore, but
Kind
can't
of
find
surprised
more
he
than
got
just a
that one.
singular Kill. Either way, probably going to feel pretty damn happy about that.
But 2G can now pick up a weapon in
Yes.
mid. This is,
Yeah,
this
they're
is
just gonna be
why
scared to
working
A main
was
the
so
whole
important
time.
For RRQ, you can actually even this out. Try to claw back and get this thrifty by picking up these free guns.
Pick up the guns. They both have
Zero ult at the
light
ready,
armor.
maybe do a
Oh
try to
wait, this
TP
is
out
fully on.
somewhere.
Got a recon to get out as well.
Go on a scouting mission. Opts out
So
to
Omen
Paranoid,
Flash
does
did
not
miss the
hit,
first,
but he
hit the
still finds
second though.
2GE.
You know he's in.
Low on HP,
Oh.
tries to lead the charge. Laz getting tagged up just a
3
bit.
bullets.
Manages to stabilize with a very
Last
last
bullet.
bullet in the clip. And he will guide them across the finish line. Money-wise, okay from the side of Zeta, but that was definitely closer than they wanted it to be.
And I love what Zeta did there at the end with the 2v2, right? As soon as Shiro Zero gets hit by the drone, they actually swap positions just to toy with the enemy just a bit. Also be in a safer position where you can buy a little extra time, check if they've come into the site or not. So just a really good immediate call.
Yeah. This one, very
Last
down to the
bullet.
wire, but Laz
I like it.
able to find it right at the very end. As we come out of the replays, we do have a timeout. This one, I believe, called by ZETA. So, I mean, clearly XQQ looking at that round, seeing how close it was to falling out of their hands and saying, okay, there's some things that we need to course correct here. I want to get on top of this nice and early.
And I do like that, right? Because last time you kind of sat on your laurels and said, hey, we might actually get a win against DRX, and then things just started to really fall out of control.
They're 4-0 up and they call the pause. Something's going into this round, whether it's ults, they've got, whether it's something they've seen, something that the coach has seen here. Feels like he wants to call a timeout and just make sure that they keep this lead up. Go into the second buy run now for RRQ, and yeah, this is interesting. You would normally expect this to be RRQ's timeout, but again, when you got something, you got something.
Someone to stay in mid, or are they gonna go with a bit of a fast attack here on this round just to switch things up?
I mean, they have a lot of ults. Maybe they have an anti-KO setup that they like to do. Not that I can see.
But very close to having that Hunter's Fury to boot.
Yeah, I mean, with this null command for ZETA on the side of ZETA, if they wanted, they could shake things up across mid and tree, and then eventually go for a B push.
Okay, recon in middle clears this segment. Knife clears this segment. All of middle is absolutely free. They're gonna feel like this is fine. Flash on that. Alarma got flashed as well, so it didn't tag anyone.
Good amount of damage out on the LV the knife also not gonna get much.
Okay, great pressure. Great pressure. These two are waiting for a reaction. As they can see, there is going to be a reaction. Are they going to expect it this delayed?
They're just waiting for this. They will be rewarded with a kill, but
yes, they are. Instant push over towards short. They have to worry about this. Nice KO ult as well. Good smoke. Gonna look good. EJ has to somehow stay alive and get one. Who's this guy in heaven? It's all up to Flips.
Can't quite nail the shots, however. It's 10. Cut down, unable to lurk into heaven.
They have to remember EJ.
They have no map control.
You used the Omen ult to get in, so you have to remember that there was someone still in A main that you have not cleared yet. And the lockdown as well.
Here he comes. And right as they try to turn into him, he shuts them down.
Okay, I mean, the overall plan from ZETA was pretty good, but I think someone, in my opinion, I didn't like this play. You see when they got up short and they had locked someone in here? Right, they'd locked someone into this area because they pushed up short and they had someone waiting. And the person that was waiting, locking them in, decided to go join the others. That gave them full freedom, meant that they didn't know exactly where this guy was, meant that they couldn't pinch on this person, meant they had no map control.
The moment that Depp starts to swing in his direction.
Omen had spikes who went short. I still think he still just has to hold here, and they have to do this. Right, they have to pinch over towards this. They have to get some map control. Doing this, giving the map control here, this person just has to stay alive. Yeah, that's a misplay for me.
Surprisingly, Severa does not open up the spray with the Odin. Holds on to everything. They know that he's got it. Into the site goes Depp, but I think he thought he was going to have to kill an Elmimore. He looks away, and Elmimore going to die to his own nanoswarm. So I guess things course correct just a little bit. EJ going to be able to find one, finds his second, and Sugar Zero is going to be taken out. 10 now, last man standing. Pushes out.
Didn't matter. It didn't matter, chat.
Ooh, ZETA, things kind of fall apart there, right? I mean, for one, Depp, I agree. I think he thought he had the kill. But as soon as they see that Elmimore dies to his own nanoswarm, they know that they tag someone else all the way back in Boathouse. So you see the Hunter's Fury come out just to try to clear it, but...
Desmo, thank you so much. Chat, you know what to do. Let's get a lot of slugs in for Desmo. Appreciate you. 5 months in Slug Club.
Either way, RRQ.
What's his name, Salty? Dude, we rarely give out bans, Salty. We rarely give out bans. Oh, it's the, oh, nice strat. It's like the... It's like the Team Liquid Game Changers team, Team Liquid Brazil team strat that they do with their ult mixed in with the Sova ult here. That's cool.
Yeah, well, hey,
was pretty cool.
Honestly, in ZETA's position, now Dep's kind of a mystery, right? They don't know where
Handled
he
it pretty
is,
well, though.
and the fact that he's already pushed up close to market is going to remain a mystery. Now, of course, RRQ, if they have any sense of all those fights...
Mate, I don't even know how to check the logs.
So everyone's sitting far back in each site.
They're correctly gambling right now, our ZETA.
Yes.
Everyone drifting over towards the B site. This is where only Fliptider is occupying the space right now.
Valorant
And
underscore
others are gonna have to
godlink.
rotate.
Yeah, the reason they're doing this as well is because if the Killjoy's gone, the setup's
Okay,
always
we'll
been
look
on B.
into it at one point. Maybe not on stream, maybe abandoned for a legit reason. Dude, we literally never ban people, so he must have been saying some crazy stuff.
Now he's gonna be spotted. Swings
But
out,
I'll
looks
look
to take
into
the fight.
it.
He's trying to isolate these as best as possible, but he's getting surrounded.
That's a huge kill. Yeah, need to try and get one out of all of this. So yeah, this retake's going to be a bit of a nightmare. If somehow they get a kill over towards Astra, that is Astra ult. Especially with the time. Wait, they can probably spam this.
He's trying to get the lockdown, but hasn't been able to clear it.
No.
So he just ends up eating this.
Oh, he fully committed. They're going to push for it though. The recon's everything. They baited him in with it.
Suddenly,
It's kind of a one-on-one for a little bit.
the last man standing sends out a shot dart. It goes too deep. They know where he's at.
Trade for the wall.
It's the one tap.
29
down to
HP.
29. And he needs to hit this headshot.
Oh my God.
Bro, we'll just run at him.
Oh my God.
They're just in time. It looks
That's
kind of
crazy, that one.
Doesn't have it.
Oh,
Just shy of it. Enough time bought. It
Ah,
is a
God, that
clutch
was
at the
close
end
as
of the
well.
day.
Holy hell,
But
whoa.
a very
They
close
get away with one
still.
Zeta there.
yeah.
That was a nice
several
idea from
kind of
RRQ on
mishaps
some
on
of
both
this,
sides
but
revolving around that lockdown, right?
yeah,
I mean, 2G is
execution
trying to
was
break
not
it,
there.
Gets a kill, but then they also
Oh my
are
goodness,
able
what
to
a
use
shot.
2G getting detained as bait.
I like the
this is
strat
just,
from RRQ.
A comedy of errors around across
Dude,
the board.
the relief,
that was the round where it started
the
to bend.
actual
Yeah,
relief
everything was
from
just
Laz there.
Really wonky the whole way through.
New hairstyle,
And
Brad.
sitting behind the lockdown.
At this point, I'm just waking up.
I mean,
At
sure.
this point, I'm just happy to wake
Alright.
up.
They identify G's position. Now they can suspect the KO from Tree as well. That slows up the approach, and EG gets himself into heaven with the operator. Finds one,
Okay.
dashes out, not looking to overstay his welcome.
Okay, well, in all theory, A-Site is pretty much closed
It's a
down
big
now,
start.
right? You've lost
This is
your
nice.
Jet, and you know the operator was there, and the Hestra, along with the KO. I mean, that's a lot
5
of
on
utility and
attack.
firepower that you're gonna have to fight.
It's
Now,
a decent
Zeta,
number.
they don't want to make anything obvious, so it's
RRQ
really
need
gonna
to
come
try
down
and
to
stack
10.
some
Whether he goes to
on
tree or mid,
defense.
he has to
In terms of this,
apply
though,
some
it is a
pressure on the other side of
huge
the map
round
the
for
rest
both
the
of
team
these
to make a
teams,
decision
right?
here.
Everyone
Controls the
circling can't
position
buy next,
by destroying
so
and triggering
it's a
this
massive
alarm bot,
one.
but the drone did just clear through B.
Yeah. It's not going to do much.
You can suspect that they're still on the rotation and haven't gotten into that position yet.
The most ideal thing is he actually really just needs to get a kill, right? Because, yeah, they have no reason to move off of this alarm bot.
Yeah, they can still play contact off turret on main, so. Now the rotate will start coming in.
And I do like this. The only
Okay,
thing
smoking,
is
we're going to see a
time,
one
right? They're
person
just simply
fake,
gonna have to run
and he gets
through.
hit by the knife as well, so that's
Snowball
pretty
is the
good.
only one
One person
spotted
fake
here
from
by
Laz,
the
we're going to
0
see
point.
recon when
And
they
RQ,
can.
they're
Hey,
just
they
gonna-
managed to
I mean,
bait the
if we go
KO
B,
out of
RQ
this as
saying,
well.
we'll just
Pretty
retake,
good.
right? Worst case, we just retake. Not a big deal.
This
They
has
really try to
caused a
sell
big
this
rotate.
as
3 people
sneaking
here,
around,
drone
sneaking
goes
the
in,
drone as
it's
well.
sold, there's
3
15
and 10
seconds.
gets the jump
Can't give me
opportunity,
Sova.
finds
Sova
Elmi
has to
one,
go
but now they
huge.
still have to get through this. They have no time remaining!
That's
spike
pretty
will be
big.
left on
That
the
one will
floor.
do.
Push onto the corner.
And he
Can't
gets
even
that
get the
kill as well. Well,
Zephyro
okay,
will
well,
go ahead and save the round.
he did way more than I thought he was going to do.
Disaster. Oh, man.
So yeah, just time was a
And-
bit of a factor there,
This is something
and
we've
obviously
talked about. I've said it before. They talked about it again.
being able to do that was everything.
Zeta,
Yeah.
they play so slow sometimes, but they don't even have complete info. And I get it, right? This time you lost your jet, you found the operator, you're really up against the wall. That's true.
Did
but
Crow
this has
have
been a
flash?
pattern we've
So
seen
I
from
think
them,
there what I saw was
where
him
they're
turning
not
the
able to
corner
make a more
and
decisive strike and just take a risk. If you're
knifing
gonna
the
play for
back
win
of
anyway,
sight.
have 10
So
push
because
even
the time
deeper
was
into
low,
the
a lot of people when time is low, they try and, because there's always pressure out here and everywhere here, right? So they try and hide really far back so that obviously they stay alive for longer. You don't want to die at the choke point. So they weren't really expecting him here. So he actually turned the corner with the knife for the back of sight.
That's not a good pattern to get stuck in. Hopefully
So
they
yeah, a
course
little
correct
bit
that, and
unlucky
the
with
easiest
that.
way to do so would be to get a
Just
win.
kind of convinced he was back of sight and not actually close.
Jay just watching to see if anyone's going to go for that deep push. Swing back in. 10 just getting darted there by the drone.
Yeah, but look at RRQ's position, right? Again, they're just emptying A site, and they're making these claims because they know Zeta loves to pressure mid against the alarm bot. They just check if they still do it. Then they have the op set up. You still have the Cosmic Divide.
It's a straight up no through. Okay, if Free says it's a no, then it's a no. I like that through. Like we said though, important swing round that forces them down to eco. So now is the chance for RRQ to stack this back. Like we said, 5 is a good half at the moment already, so they need to try and get some. Oh boy, they are full retake of B. Full retake of B. Can they get anything through the smoke? Do we have a recon here?
Instantly tags it. Shock dart goes flying, looking for some damage, and Sugar Zero going to be taken down.
Damage is pretty decent.
Looks incredible.
That is big though. Hero gun here, and now potentially another gun up. 10's going to pick up a gun here. No, he's not. Missed the timing with the smoke being up. Nice flash.
The flash is nasty, but he's only able to find one.
Yeah, they're doing good at setting Def up here. Damn, that's a crazy round to win. That is a crazy round to win. One rifle on the back of this as well. They set him up really well. They managed to pick this one up, cause enough pressure over towards here. Love the flash that opened up this. They were just not thinking of it. And that's a devastating one for RRQ. I don't know why they would play retake against an eco. They only had Astra ult really. It's just a bit of a risk. The hardest part with the low guns is to try and make space and close the distance, and they decided to just kind of just give them it. At the same time though, ZETA did really well with setting up their hero gun, and obviously 10 with the flank and the timing of it, but RRQ should have held for a little bit longer, especially as there was pressure there. I mean, that's probably this one done. Like that round that right there might be this map done. This is already insanely high on attack. To come back is going to be a nightmare.
So
now that Zeta's found a way to force that issue, right? Once we clear the alarm bot, keep control of.
Yeah, their approach to this round was not how I do it.
Yeah, it's a bit like if we rewind, we go back to Vision Strikers, even DRX when they were in that era, where the set plays were so good, they're so clean, but if things got offset,
in terms of the money, they get another chance. Just it's an okay, it's a last. Everyone's going for it. Yeah, light armor. Just about got the guns there. This is it, last attempt.
And I like that change, right? Frees up a little bit of utility for later parts of the round as well.
Not sure how many were revealed by the 0 point, but should have been a decent number.
And because of that, they immediately
Kenny Penny,
so
thank you so much, dude. Sorry, I almost missed this. Kenny, appreciate it. Kendrick, welcome in. Thank you so much, Kenny. Another one. Kenny, I've lost count. I think you're on 7. It's been a lot today.
The Cosmic Divide still in the back pocket. Pharaoh, if he can find one, would get him that Hunter's Fury.
I think it's something like that. That's a big kill. I mean, that's a big kill. Opens it up. Not much map control again. Whoever's in wine is the person that has to make the play. So Laz can still win this. Kenny, mate, appreciate you once again. Thank you. No. Oh my God, they get cleaned out. Okay, but it was a nice retake from RRQ. Good Astra ult. This made it very difficult. Not much map control after this. This duel behind was like, once the duel behind happened, that was pretty much it. It all fell apart.
Now the onus is on Zeta to decide, okay, do we stick by the spike or do we try to push back out of main?
Again, Kendrick.
We're also not going to have any audio either if we step on the other side of this wall.
Kendrick, welcome in.
We were picking him
Make
up
sure you
after the
say
first
thank you.
map.
I see you in chat.
And we have plenty more reason to go ahead and continue to do so, as he's just looking quite good. Still, some rounds to try to run back here.
Thank you so much, Kenny Penny.
Working out in their favor. Let's see, continue on this because they're gonna be hungry for that 6-6 half.
I mean, maybe
so
Crash Hacker,
still
maybe.
Some things up here, right? Even with the same alarm bot returning in this round, they're ready to pinch on this.
Okay,
if the alarm bot triggers from both sides.
Bai's gonna be alright after next round. Only Laz is gonna have. Only Laz is gonna have a rough time.
Great
I mean, we
adjustment.
could
Good
get.
reads coming out from RRQ. You know, whether it was Coach
We
D
could
Walker in
get,
the timeout or if
wait.
it's just the team.
6-6 and a pistol. They're back in. So
Good
we'll
reads
hold
on
out a bit of
Al.
hope for
Zeta
that.
wants to start each and every round of Ascent, right? Clear the alarm bot, stick someone in mid.
Nice, Kendrick. Okay, let's see if Sugar Hero can live up to that name. Kendrick got a gifted, and now he's gifting one on over towards Showtime. Thank you so much for doing that, Kendrick. Appreciate it.
Even then, it's quite troublesome.
Thanks for doing that, dude. Everyone's too kind today. Oh my goodness, this is.
Oh, but the lockdown going to be invested right in his dying breath. Door going to be shut. The Hunter's Fury is available, but it's not going to be committed to.
He's just trying to get the kill.
Gets around the back, yeah. You know what? I don't need it.
Still though.
I mean, he had a
I'm
little
down
bit
for a
of room there
6-6
to work
half here.
around lockdown as well. So just good movement coming in from Zafiro to make sure that he keeps that main control. I was getting a little afraid when the other two members started to try to peek out one by one, but it looked like they were simply just trying to
Thanks for sending as well, Kendrick. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, dude, we got lucky. We got really lucky. Lot of nice people in this community. It's very true.
Look back at that again. I don't think that the flash connected onto Elmimore.
No, I don't think it did.
I think Dep, just a little bit of it, half flash.
Does BBL have the best Ascent in the world? It's in the top 5. It's in the top 5.
Look at the war chest for RRQ. Lockdown, Hunter's Fury, blades at the ready.
I love the change from RRQ again, right? They know
They're just
that.
monsters on it.
Oh!
Oi, 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 oi. Get a little EG in you. Little EG strat coming in. Recon. Odin.
We see it every
Over
time
towards
we're
here.
about
Yeah,
to
it's
forget
super
that
strong.
It's doable, right? And it's a good timing pick from Zafiro to shut this down on the last round of the first half. On Zeta's side, I mean, thankfully it's not their
The
jet,
morning
so
voice
they
is
can
back.
still stretch
Yeah,
it
I
out if they
actually
want to. They
think
just won't be able
in
to
the
look behind
break,
them,
so after doing
they're gonna have to be able
Sideshow
to clear it and maybe even
VOD,
push out.
and between that and the break for NA, I'm gonna go and find some like something for my throat. Not that it's hurting, but I'm just trying to like.
and maybe it's only because it's the last
I'm
one
very
of
aware
Zeta.
that I'm talking a
didn't
lot
have
and
the
streaming a
leash
lot,
about it,
so
but
I need to try and
using
preserve
some
my
of the
voice. So
Nova util to clear
probably
out
need to
any
be a
of Killjoy's
little bit
utility
more
in mid
careful
or
with that
B.
stuff. So
Might save
maybe
them a
look
little
for
bit of trouble instead
something.
of having to always body check it, but
prevention. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly
but
that.
alas, it is last round.
Look for
and
something to just help it.
Alas.
Okay, do we see a recon here?
Alas.
Does it get
Alright,
shot?
goes out.
Ooh.
Odin set up a tree.
Oh,
EJ
it
still
landed just in
unscouted.
time.
Healer
Again,
remains
this
us.
pause, chat, if you're ever
Drops
playing
down,
against
sprays away,
people
up over
that
the top
aren't
of the
playing a
blades, but it's gonna
Sova,
be
just use this
starts
pause all
claiming
the
the
time.
kills.
This side of the map
Lockdown.
becomes just the best bit ever.
Contained into
Most people
line.
don't use over
Hunter's
towards
Fury
here
invested.
just because there's a Sova, right? Sova recon always comes in and these hits you always get wrecked.
Absolutely
But
slaughtered.
if they don't have a Sova, or if you're a
6-6
jet and you can do that
RRQ
smoke,
run back 3 rounds
this becomes so
consecutively
strong.
to tie things up.
I almost think RRQ adjusting, a round or two late actually ended up working in their favor. 'Cause it
What
doesn't give
on earth
Zeta
is
enough time to
better
adjust
than
back in these last 2 rounds.
Gargle?
Yeah.
As in gargle, but I don't know what Betadine is. Betadine? Betadine?
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, it's the
Yeah, I
last round
do
of the
need
half.
to look into
Oh,
it. So
might as
maybe
well
if people
double your
actually have like
ultimates
good
just to see if you
invested
recommendations,
if you got
maybe
it.
just DM me
No blame
on
whatsoever
like
there.
Twitter or something.
But unfortunately here,
I mean, they
after
got
the
6.
very
Like I
strong
said,
start
6 with a
side
pistol.
of
They're
Zeta,
very
they
much
got
back in.
4 rounds right off the rip. They're only able to find 2 more in the half, so perfectly balanced between these two teams as far as the score.
What
But
is this
right
thing you
now,
lot are saying?
It's not balanced regarding the momentum.
No, it is not. I mean, this is all in favor of RRQ. Now, of course, you are switching sides. And something that Zeta's
Oh,
going to have
really?
to remember is, again, when and how do you use that paranoia? Are you going to use it just for retakes? Because what we've seen from them is they love to use that to retake A, right? You send it from tree through hell, and then your members from heaven jump down on the timing. But, I mean, DRX adjusted that as
Can
soon
I
as they
see
saw
the
it
little
once.
wrap
Now
thing?
everyone's seen
Yeah.
the angle that you like to use. So
I can.
you got to consider doing
Sadly,
this
I
just to buy
can.
time on
I
the
can
defensive
see that. I
side
can see the
with duels
spinning
off.
fish. I can see all the dumb stuff you lot do.
Defending side on Haven was where we saw Zeta starting to engineer that comeback. Let's see if they can have a similar performance as they get ready to do it here on Ascent. Somebody who's been a bit lacking in this first half that we need to see more from, that we saw be so instrumental.
It's all Fru's fault.
Yes.
Has not been finding the same value.
Yeah, no, I mean, he got the crucial kill on the pistol round, but other than that, I mean, sure, he had some good kills, but none that were as impactful as the ones he was getting over on
IQ
Haven.
Haku, thank you, man.
Especially
Appreciate that.
Nets come through again.
Yes, yeah.
Not expecting.
Glad you found it useful.
Getting a read as to where Flipshider is going to be. Or, sorry,
The fish during Echo is always pretty fun. Yeah, that's such a true. I'll give that. I don't mind it. I don't mind it for that.
Hey, man. It's in the
Okay,
game.
only one
It's in the
frenzy
game.
on each team
Might
with
as
how
well.
dominant they've been. That's
I
kind of
consider
interesting.
this.
Can RRQ win a pistol?
I know
We
the
go
Mitch
for
man
the
heavily
fast C
disagrees,
hit, and normally,
but
sorry,
as a
he's stupid.
fast
so.
B hit. Normally it's a
heavy
little
loaded
bit harder to do
judge
these
user,
fast hits without an
I have
Astra,
nothing more
so
to
I'm
say
gonna
here.
keep
Yeah.
an eye on the Astra util. 3
Trying to put
stars.
pressure on you at the same time.
Yeah,
Trying to
I feel it.
So smoke, smoke, and then fake smoke
Over the top, depth, managing to find one. EJ will equalize.
or a
Pushes through the
stun.
cloud burst. Crow runs out of bullets, and EJ will find a second. Laz now spotted, has to back
Pretty
away.
good hit.
I mean,
Still
backups
someone
gotta
on
get
site though.
here
They get
fast,
through the
because
choke
otherwise
point.
you just have to
Smokes
sacrifice Laz
go
and fight
relatively soon.
to-
That's a
okay, well,
huge
2v4
kill.
anyway.
Yeah.
Omen Flash went in to try and provide the
Quick
person
hit.
on site some kills. Did not
This
happen.
could
That's
be
the pistol.
beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
Sugar Zero
No,
adjusts
that's the
after
pistol.
smoke
He's too low.
dissipates, but takes a nasty bit of damage at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Zephyr though, mid jumped is 10.
You do have a smoke if you want to cut off an angle here. This is doable.
Gotta do something.
There you go.
Smoke down. Sugar Zero at 2 HP. The turret, they're trying to lead the way. 2G finds the low HP member. Turret playing contact on 1. 10 gets that elimination.
Nicely done
but
from EJ. This
cannot
hit was
find the
actually really
final
good.
one. Bloody
It was
brawl on B site, but
a really
RRQ
good B hit.
go ahead and win out another pistol.
Whoa.
I like the speed coming out.
They're
from
very
RRQ,
much
right? I
back
mean,
in the
no
room
matter
for
what,
this.
If they're not going to stack heavy on pistols, which Zeta rarely ever does, if ever, you're probably going to have the advantage.
Need to introduce the frenzy for pistol round success. It's just crazy, isn't it? I swear.
2G plays the sacrifice. As EJ continues to profit. 17, 8, and 3 for him.
Do I actively play the game? I haven't played for a long time. Actually have the game uninstalled at the moment. I just uninstalled like everything, just trying to make space. Dude, I couldn't be bothered to put a new hard drive in for all of the VODs and stuff that I'm downloading. So I needed to have space, so I just literally uninstalled just every game. So yeah, I've uninstalled it, but I will play it again at one point. Trust me, it's not anything to do with the game. It's literally just purely for space and the fact that I'm too lazy to put a new hard drive in.
Yeah, it did look a little high.
The streams are so long that my streams that I'm doing are so long that when I have to download the VOD, it's just huge. And yeah, the hard drive's too small on this PC. So, but I will be playing. I'm gonna play again in the off-season loads, especially when mini and stuff is like don't have much work. So more to the end of the year, I should be playing loads. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be so bad because it's just been so long. But
if you're Zeta, you gotta make up your decision, right? Do we just all die to the spike?
I think that might be the best play.
Yeah, I mean, you have
yeah,
no
they're
vicinity
probably.
other than, what, a single
Let's
frenzy
see.
and a
They're
shorty.
probably.
It would feel bad.
They have
not
a
to
few
take
guns, so
anything
they
out of
might
their
want to
hands,
go
which
for
is
this.
suspect that even if they can drop one gun, then there's going to be somebody who's only rocking a pistol that might be able to recover that. So maybe you don't put that much of a dent in the economy. So the measured play is just to go ahead.
Who did I main before I stopped? I literally just played Raze, Judge, you know Bunny from F4Q. That was just me. That was just me all the time.
If you run in here, he somehow gets his ultimate, and then suddenly next
So
round
I just played Raze, Judge, basically.
Allow for an easy side execute. So a wise decision from Zeta. Just say, all right, you know what? We lost the pistol anyway. Like, go in the second round. Let's fight back where we have our strengths with the weaponry.
I just assume that people are going to be saying this, like, why did they die to the spike? Let's just start out there. Iron Chat.
Too cringe? It was too broken,
Iron
man.
Chat.
It
Anyway,
was too
we'll
broken.
move on. As Zeta would love to do,
You think I'm not using that broken gun? When Raze, chat at the beginning of the game, Raze was the satchels. It was doing like 75 damage as well. So imagine throwing a satchel out and then swinging with a Judge. It was just the most insane thing. Like it was so easy to get raging back then. It was hilarious.
Okay. EJ's just gonna die.
Okay, this round is pretty important. It's a bonus. It's definitely very important for ZETA as that trade comes in. That's a nice nade. Pushes him forwards. Nice Omen Flash and Smoke. But they got the Omen Flash out, and they got a lot of util out at 120 if they want a mid-round, as we get insta-spam through Smoke. Do I miss watching Bunny? Yeah, it's fun. He was great. Nice shot. Oh my goodness, nice shot.
3 kills for him. 2G with the lurk. Does manage to find 10.
Oh, it's so on. It's so on with that kill. The HP isn't really here, but
yeah, but ZETA, you lose another weapon and you're
can
on your
they
back
cut
foot,
off
right?
the
I
spike?
mean, RRQ didn't lose anything in round 2. We have to remember that they still have enough to buy.
Very ready for it.
Die here.
Nice shot. Nice round from Depp. Holy hell.
2G, the real reason to not
See if 2G can get any bit of damage done. Nice round from Depp. Strong round from him. Holy hell. Sodox, thank you so much. With the Prime, appreciate it.
Yeah, and again, the aggression to push out off of util here to combat the potential aggression.
6 months.
EJ, I like
6
it. We
months,
know that,
Sodox. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it.
Even individually likes to bring up the tempo just a tad bit.
Oh my goodness.
Depp's regaining his
Look
confidence.
at chat. What the hell?
It's a nice ace to go ahead and kick off their first
By
round
far my
victory in
most
the
amount of
second
subs.
round.
Again, shout out to all you lot.
Economy-wise, still going to be fairly stable to the side of RRQ. ZETA losing out on a couple guns. Well, we see Depp surrendering his rifle to go for the blades instead.
I think that's a fine idea.
Recon in, spamming as well. Right.
Is actually just going to ditch a
In
assume that RRQ
maybe
was not
important rounds.
planting anyone beyond the
Maybe a
scope,
swing
especially
round,
when
maybe
they're
not.
nearing a
Normally
mid.
I would
Love
say
this
this
move
is a
from
swing
ZETA,
round because of
right?
these
They
two,
say,
but
alright, ditch
there's
the
been a
sights.
lot of
Let's
light
make sure we
armor
go for a
buys. They're
retake.
starting to
Just buy some
starting
time
to
until
do the
fast themselves.
EMEA buy.
First updraft. He spots
I can't call it an
Nice going to
EMEA
hit.
buy. And NRG kind of did it fast.
DJ gets
Starting to
himself
do the
forward.
Fnatic buy.
All the way past the
So yeah,
market stairs, door
that's
gonna
kind
be
of
shut.
interesting. They might be able to
Back
buy
to the
next.
site.
Especially as they get down over towards site and they can get this plant, extra bit of cash, they will. I'm pretty confident they're buying next round.
Gone for, okay, starting to move up now. That alarm bot is
So
there.
yeah, I think both teams are buying. Keep an eye on the Sova. There is an alarm bot that is gonna spot him. But he gets so much for it and a recon. Damn. Nicely done from RRQ. In terms of this one though, both teams could buy after this, so although it's a nice round for them to get, doesn't change too much. How is this much lower than I thought? I think they're going to 4-person buy and
have a backup plan, which was going
have
to
a
be
backup
Safari.
plan.
He can hang back, he can still provide backup with utility at long range if he needs. But if anything, he gets the perfect timing.
I mean, you know, we've been highlighting this guy, both at international events, and then also, you know, coming into this.
Maybe,
we
we'll see.
We had a Meet the Player video that went up, I believe, yesterday.
Definitely the
That's
half buy
and
I'm
one of the biggest
sold
things he
on
said about
until
it
teams
was that
get a
his
little
lurking
bit
is
better.
incredible. We've seen it from him time and time again on both the international stage as well as here. This guy, he knows how to.
That's
really
true.
manipulate
They
that movement.
invented it, but they also didn't
I think
realize
the
how
biggest
good
thing,
it
yeah, like you
was.
said, is the
So that's
ability
actually
that
kind of
comes from
true.
that is just his awareness to keep control of any zone, right? If it's on defense, he's anchoring. Oh, and then we have on the left side, we've got Can from DRX.
Love from Denmark as well.
Ah,
People swinging by to say hello. Can
love to see it.
showing some friends around the studio.
It's good to have people coming into the studio kind of regularly now, and international fans too, right? Especially from Japan.
Yeah. I was
Right.
gonna say, as well for
Timeout
English
called.
fans who are here because we do have a couple of them.
Swing
Obviously
round.
not
This
just
was
ones
the
that
one we
featured
wanted
on,
to see.
screen,
So
but
big swing round
others
for
in the
both of
audience,
these
we have
teams.
radios that they can listen into our broadcast.
Who's
They can
taking the
hear our
hit?
voices.
Laz is
And it's
taking the
first
hit.
person
Any
view.
kind
Get a
of
nod.
okay.
Oh, there you
Sheriff
go.
for
Yeah,
him.
you're
The voice of the
listening.
So yeah,
audience.
massive round. This might be the most important round
Let's see,
so far.
Now if ZETA can try to turn this around, they're going again for a fast hit. I mean, they know his position. He drops down. He lines them both up. How does he get away with that?
Oh my goodness, the perfect lineup for Depp, and this is just boosting his ego and confidence at the same time.
How's he
Never
alive?
happened.
No, I mean, it definitely shouldn't have. We've seen that, that move not work
Yeah,
out so many times where if you don't get the initial
the
kill, you're
overall
gonna stack
plan
up in your own
is to
smoke,
he
but
goes into the smoke. There's a recon
buys you
behind,
some
right?
time on the drop.
I mean, this is
never really seen anyone push so early against it, and I cannot believe that that is the outcome. Takes a lot of damage as well, throws the gun over towards Laz, and that is, I mean, he even did, when did this damage go down? Was this him as well? That's crazy. Wait, they're gonna save? Oh, they're gonna save and they give them this? 3,000? You're gonna give them all 3,000? Thinking for the next round, they know that they don't want to go down to an eco. They have 2 people that can buy on top of this, so as we can see, in terms of their own economy, makes a lot of sense. So, full buy next once they keep all of this, but like I said, 3,000 on top of all of this, and that gives ZETA gives them a lot of money going forward for this. So next round's very important for RRQ.
And I like the fact we saw it on the player cam briefly.
What's my sleep schedule like? Just whenever whenever games finish, go to bed. Whenever games start, wake up. This is basically it.
And I think that's going to come in very crucial here, going into round 18.
Forever changing, I think.
A little bit of a push here. If you can find anything with that sheriff of his.
Yeah, we're doing all of NA today as well.
Just this back and forth that we've been seeing across the last couple rounds.
Now
they want to break away from it.
I was looking at it as well, Pleberman. I need a new mouse mod. So I was looking at that.
To fight for these old tours. I think on the side of RRQ, you wait to see if ZETA's aware of it to dump util just to make you back out of it, and then worst case, if no one pushes out a B main, you can rotate over, pick up that no.
What happened to the podcast? Honestly, I think everyone's just too busy. Like I'm down. Chat, you know me. I'm down. But does that hit?
Does not clear the alarm bot. Still realize right about now.
Okay, they felt like they broke it. Reaction is to push main, and again, just like to put emphasis on how big this. Nope, they go for light armor, so actually they can buy right now. So actually, I don't want to put emphasis on how big this is because RRQ can buy after this round.
Yep, is feeling it now. Get started, just sets up that one way, wants to stick around despite the fact that somebody could have just swung the corner, had the lineup on him.
But that's the confidence you need, right? Because what you just mentioned, Depth's aggression and confidence there allows you
no, I need to message Sheriff. Thanks for the reminder, actually.
Crow's gonna be ready with a flash drive if RRQ comes into the site.
Back,
okay, what can these two on site? Oh my god, nice recon. Nice recon.
Second flash drive comes out from Crow as well, just to buy time. Only 30 seconds left.
You see Sugar Zero still hovering back over towards that A site.
Uh-oh, gotta get one in you.
Okay.
Well,
one after the other, like
needed to get one, just cleanly burst them all down. This was very convincing. But yeah, RRQ still going for the little. Oh yeah, this recon was everything. What a nice round from him. This is a nice clip in the end.
Is just impressive, but I mean here too, using Laz as bait initially so that 10 can still have.
10's been really good though, actually. He was. I'm right in saying he was the most consistent last week as well. I'm pretty confident.
Last time out. Into the mix, RRQ.
I felt like he looked like the solid one the whole time from ZETA. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I mean, listen, Ascent is starting to look like a really solid match.
RRQ, again, doing the light armor buy, so they can buy into this. So Timeout is good. They get the buy behind it. Might break the money after this, I'm not sure.
Your team's on your back foot. You know, you got to make those aggressive peaks. Even if you don't get a kill, as long as you stay alive and you put pressure. Ascent is a map where the attackers are always pressured for time. So any extra seconds you can buy where they're not gaining control of, you know, inside tree, inside market, something like that, you know, it's a job well done on the defensive side.
This needs to be a turning point now for RRQ as they look to regain a lead and close this out with a 2-0.
Is everyone asking if it's nade shot?
I can't even imagine how hungry they have to
every pause, someone different asks if it's nade shot.
And Cosmic Divide. Wouldn't be a bad idea to invest both just to make sure they can keep the lead here and escape this tie score.
That's dude, nice. Wait, they eco.
There is a chance that if they get a couple picks. Flipstrider might even use it as a fake.
They definitely could have light armor bought this.
Close. They're going for this aggro swing out his depth. Gets it off the back of the dart. Still going to be able to find one. EJ picks up a second elimination.
Okay, nicely done from Laz.
The crunch here from the
Really
side of
nicely
ZETA.
done. And again, just a standard. I say this every time I see it. I'm going to say it this time. Attack timeout, right? RRQ called a timeout. They're on attack. ZETA go, alright, whatever plan they've got, we're going to completely ruin it. We're going to go aggro, and we're going to do vision strikers onto them. So, nice hit. Flash, dash, recon, smokes, everything. Just throw everything at them and pretty much just play the defense like an attack. So yeah, they fought the same as me. They've been buying light armor. I'm pretty sure they fought the same as me, that they were gonna buy into this round. So once they saw all the guns on the floor there, they're gonna realize that they didn't. And actually, this is the round that they need to be wary about. But either way, it's pretty good. 10 has ult. They have a lot of ults here. So yeah, that's why they decide to get a little bit proactive. That would have been a huge kill. Imagine taking down the Astra for this hit, no smokes.
Now punished. Spike gonna be stranded on the floor. The flash is decent. Sugar Zero tries to hold the line. Finds the second elimination. Pushed out. Crow.
Oh, the trades were just there. It was really, really close. Nice ult to buy a lot of time, buy a lot of space. Just gonna wait a little bit and then can plant.
It's a good choice from Elmore just to make sure he buys time for 2GE to cover his back.
Does have Astra ult, not going to use it though.
Now, your economy is looking fine, right? For ZETA, and especially for Laz. I mean, Def is rich as
Laz has a recon.
By the operator for himself next round, so
Once he decides to. Okay, so it's going to go underpass. Cool.
Goes out to check the site. Not going to
Okay,
spot
no,
anything.
doesn't.
Doesn't necessarily eliminate the potential that they could be in hell.
Effort is going for the double bounce one.
Nano Swarm, it's a ton of damage.
Laz is just looking to take away weapons here.
Course to save this.
Sees one.
Okay, no.
Doesn't want to pick up the Odin that was next to him.
Decides to back away, doesn't want to give over.
Nice round from RRQ. Chat, did they put KO into this or not? I honestly don't have my sound high enough.
You know, stick by and eventually die to the spike even if he gets one kill, because then he gets one extra ult door where he could have gone quicker to his Hunter's Fury, but you know, he just goes for the very, very safe route of keeping a weapon alive.
I guess no, because he went down. So they actually saved a good amount of ults there.
Still just
yeah, they saved a really good amount of ults. Money's still low though.
Just right after that, timeout comes through. RRQ looked good in the buy round.
Yeah, first time in a long time that RRQ's all starting on
what's
the
the timing like on this? Pings the left
they
wall.
get control of mid. Surely this round. Now you
Okay, fast beast, but as we can see, only 2 people here. Has a good chance to work. That recon's dude, that was incredible. Yeah, Shock Dart takes him out of the drone itself and then insta spam. Cancel the drone, doesn't want to get wrecked by the ult. Instant Omen TP to site, and the reaction is to push over towards spawn. This guy needs to stay alive.
Oh, Crow! Flashes in, backs away, throws down the fragment now to buy some more time. 10 swings out into the spawn.
Oh my god, crazy shot. That was on the spike.
Out in mid of all places.
Oh, and these are the moments where we see the cracks start to show for RRQ. Listen, the decision to try to rotate over to A, even that wasn't a bad idea, but you needed to just commit. You had 3 people already.
I mean, as soon as they had the Omen ult, the instant decision to push over towards spawn was really cool.
Completely crumbled, and again, just given the money, EJ.
But yeah, that shot was
decent going into the next round.
I mean, that kill decided everything in mid.
2GE only with 900 credits in the bank. He's just gotta let this go.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a round where they finally choose to commit 2 of their huge ultimates, right? Cosmic Divide and the Hunter's Fury. And both of them, I mean, the setups for them individually were good. Even if you lost a member to the Odin initially, it was fine, especially because you actually pushed out through connector. But then their decision making, they falter for 1 second. And then Crow's able to get another pick on mid with the spike being rotated.
ZETA again, finding themselves in the lead this time, 1 round away, locking in map point for themselves. And they still have a smorgasbord of ultimates. Just the null command available for the side of Flipstrider.
1 second, peeps.
Everybody else tragically far away because of the heavy commit that we've seen over the last 2 rounds now.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, no one on RRQ should be regaining their ultimates before this match ends.
Yeah, just a
So
low
you're
buy.
relying on the
That's
Snowman. Now, obviously, you
that's
don't
in a
want
good
to
position
let
to take
ZETA
this.
get match point first, but it looks like RRQ is just going to play the safe route, really try to commit to a full buy round and see if they can get a couple cheeky picks here if ZETA overcommits.
This time they do show respect to the Odin. Wood getting spammed down. Again, forward presence established in mid.
A lot of good ults for them as well. They
Drone
decide
ready
to
lead
go
the
for a
charge.
shutdown in middle. They have been going here a lot.
There's a
Oh,
big chance he
Jet
doesn't
might
get
have to use
out
dash here.
alive.
I mean, they know where he's at. Fragment's gonna go in. They're spraying somehow. He only takes
Didn't,
modicum of damage.
didn't need to use
Yeah,
dash. Did
Ken's
pop
choosing
it
not to
though.
spray there in case EJ pushes out of the smoke, so he can be ready to swivel. But that does give EJ a moment to get out alive.
Dep. May have just been within. No, actually, does not get caught, but Tailwind now gonna expire.
Okay, knife to clear over towards A. They did just get a rotate here and recon towards B. So they kind of just did a bit of information on both the mains and got nothing. So they have no idea what's going on. They do decide to stack A.
Nebula up and oh, it's just a blind shot
Wow,
through the
okay.
smoke. Dep finding a kill. Sugar Zero now stuck in hell, trying to hold things down. Swings out of the
What
corner.
a sick
finds one
flash
kick in
from
the
Crow.
second. Jake gets that kill. Flash out. Crow spraying through, trying to find something, but Elmore
Oh.
arrives through window to try to bail them out.
Doesn't expect that,
10
but
on
he's
the
probably
approach,
done
the
enough.
lockdown still
Keep an eye on the
hold
time.
to nothing to clear it. He drops it in. The
They
plant will
just
come
get the
through.
plant off.
Yeah,
8 seconds remaining.
you have to stick, right, because of the timing. But now you know the only place for them to go
This is gonna be
right.
hard. They're such low HPs
Lockdown covers
that I
the
just don't
entirety
think
of,
this one's
you know,
doable.
the exit
But
out onto main.
Vision isn't gonna
So
get
low.
blocked at
Oh, and
least.
Ten's just waiting. I mean, they have the call for the health as well, so Ten's just gonna wait to spray down.
One pings.
Oh,
EJ, what a pivot! How did he get Laz?
Now it's a fight for time.
They're looking for the double.
Oh my
hold.
God.
The tailwind takes him into the corner. 10 back
Wait, the
away.
turret
Tag down
could
to
pop
80.
him.
And EJ, he can just play around this with time. The turret's not that deep. He can peek without
Oh,
drawing
EJ
contact.
gambles this.
Ten's got it.
Oh
Ooh.
my God! I mean,
Yeah,
hard
it's
to
hard to be a
steal
little
for
bit
EJ
left
as
down.
well.
That
He
one
just
was
said, "No,
really
you're
close in the
surely
end.
maybe one more time." And he was right, but he was already too low.
Match point.
So very close. They almost brought that back from the brink.
I mean, if RRQ had won this round, would have been incredible.
Yeah, that move there made it
Oh, yeah.
doable.
Instead,
This was, I mean, that
now
was
they're at
insane that he
match
managed to
point.
get
They
out
need to
there,
take this
get the
into
kill, and actually
overtime
put it
and
into
close
a
out from there if they wanna find this
2v1.
2-0. But ZETA looks like
Yeah,
they're
that
able
must
to
have been a
pinch.
scary round
Go
for
ahead
them.
and take this to 3.
Right, 2 chances for Zeta to take us to Lotus. Full buy comes in terms of this, they got a KO. That's kind of it though.
They're looking for the fast hit again.
Oh,
Dep
they
over
go
the
for
top.
the same
Pause
round.
it for a moment, and they cut him
Oh, they
down.
actually own them. It's a really nice round. So it's just it's Omen smoke. They have a flash and they have a recon that goes in, so they can try and get kills from it. So it's a really nice take. It's the second time they've used it now, and it's worked both times.
Pharaoh darted, sprinting up now into mid. Wants to try to
They got
intercept,
a
and Crow, as
nice
low as he
amount
is,
of
would need to
got a good amount of variety in their defense,
Yeah, I mean, I
right?
think Crow, the angle he was holding as well, is literally just there for info and time. He saw him.
Sees the
Been pretty
paranoia.
good at
Maybe more knows both are
being
there.
Okay, now
proactive.
they know that he's far forward. They try to take the fight. He gets a bit of damage across. 10 going to be knocked down to 65. 2GE arrives in the site. Finds 2.
It's back on.
Opens this up.
It is
Maybe
so
we're
back
not
on.
done yet.
I'm not sure they're going to expect
Zafiro
you
can
here.
get this kill. It would be massive. The smoke trying to allow Zafiro to just hide.
Does he check through this? He's not spraying it.
This
This is just creeping down.
Oh, this angle is so hard to read, though. He knows he's near Zafiro. Knows.
Oh my God.
Spraying so close, but he just holds it. Dep, however, still here. Punches
Oh,
forward.
okay.
Gets the point
Well,
blank right click.
manages to
drag
secure that one.
Zeta into a third and final map.
Dude, did he
13-10
think-
in both of these so far?
He took a long.
Zeta
There was a
not
long
going
reaction
down
there.
without a fight.
I was trying to work out if he thought there was,
Unfortunately
or
for
maybe it was a
RRQ,
delay.
they are now
It felt like there was a
0-3 on
delay on
their
the
own
cam
map
because I was
picks
looking at
in
him like,
VCT
what's going on?